Good morning and welcome back for day two, although we are resuming coverage from day one as we wrap up pool play for day one here in the B division. Good morning, everyone. Mike Rideout for JockJive.com. Franklin County and Shalimar picking up where we left off. Bottom of the third, a 1-1 count on the batter, Drake Highland North, with a runner at second and one out. Franklin County 7, Shalimar 4. Franklin County undefeated. Shalimar looking for its first win. And then our schedule getting pushed back because of the weather yesterday. Last night's 6:30 game will be played at 10 a.m. And that pushes us back for the other games to start at noon today instead of 10 a.m. Give you a full schedule here in just a moment. So welcome back to Sebring for the 2017 Florida-Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch State Tournament. The shout-out number is the same. If you'd like to send some shout-outs this morning, it's area code 352-258-8450. And I even provided that on the screen for you. While we're waiting on the pitching machine, I'll go over the schedule as it is for today. At 10 a.m. on the JC field, it will be Holmes County and Port St. Joe. At noon today on the JC field, Shalimar and Liberty County. Also at noon on the Buzz field, Field 1 here, Franklin County and Port St. Joe. At 2 o'clock on the JC field, Holmes County and Fort Meade. At 2:30 on the Buzz field, Shalimar and Shalimar and Port St. Joe. And at 4:30 this afternoon on the JC field, Franklin County and Fort Meade, and Liberty County and Holmes County on the Buzz field. And then bracket play begins tomorrow. We do have commercials today, so while we're waiting, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll come back to Sebring right after this.
What makes Dixie Youth Baseball different? Well, one good rule is required participation. During the local season, every player on every team is required to play in every game. And all tournament players are required to bat at least once in every game. It's not a perfect rule, but it's much more than most youth baseball organizations do. And it allows each baseball player to be an active participant. Just being a part of each win or loss means so much to the child. They just want to belong, and Dixie Youth Baseball sees to it that they do by making this a regular rule. We think this is a step in the right direction, the child's direction.
All right, we're ready for baseball. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be. Thanks for tuning in here on JockJive.com. Drake Highland North will step in with a 1-1 count. And the first pitch taken, or the next pitch rather, taken for a ball. 2-1. Well, currently the weather is beautiful. 82 degrees, the sun is out. Just a few clouds, but very small clouds. Expected rain later today, but for now, we're good for baseball. Hope everyone's Sunday morning is off to a good start. Fourth pitch coming up for North. Franklin County with 6 runs in the first inning. They had built a 6-0 lead. Give Shalimar credit for coming back as that one swung on and missed for strike 2. Shalimar with 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. Franklin County with a runner in the second. 7-4, 3-run ball game here in the bottom of the third. And by the way, 39 minutes remaining on that first pitch as this has popped up out of play. So we'll go to just past 9:35 will be our cutoff time this morning for the time limit. North with the 5th pitch coming up. Each batter gets 5 pitches. You must make contact on the 5th pitch. And he grounds this one over to third. No throw. Probably a good idea. The third baseman playing back on the play. That will put runners at first and second with one out. Let me get my scoreboard updated here. One out, runners at first and second for Aiden Carter. First pitch taken for ball one. The runner's going to third. The throw over the head of the third baseman. That will be a throwing error. Drake safe. North will hold it first. So runners on the corners for Carter, who reached on an error and scored back in the first inning. They'll take the next pitch as the runner goes to second. North will get there without a throw. Both runners now in scoring position. Two-0 pitch popped up left side. The third baseman being called off by the shortstop. Catch is made for out number two. That is still Maddox Gentry over at shortstop. And with 2 outs and 2 on, here is Jordan Shiver, the right fielder. Starting right fielder. First pitch taken for ball one. Shiver also reached on an error in the first. Swings and misses here. 1-1 the count. Yesterday, Franklin County defeated Holmes County 7-5. They also run-ruled Liberty County 13-0. Popped up left side of the infield, and it's the catcher making an attempt, but he can't come up with it, and a run will score. Good effort there behind the plate by Wade Harrell. Franklin County now leads it 8-4. Runners on the corners for Carson Let me get this right here. Polaronis. It's early. Runner's going to go to second. Shiver. Polaronis grounded out to short his first at bat. He fouls this one back. Runners now at second and third. 2 outs. 8-4 our score. Franklin County out in front. This is popped up near the bag at second, in behind this bag, and it's the shortstop going back to make the catch. Gentry will make the put out for the third out of the inning. Franklin County gets 1 run. We head to the top of the fourth. It's Franklin County 8, Shalimar 4. Pool play here on day 2, although officially day 1, as we resume our coverage here in Sebring.
Coming to Sebring for the tournaments? Sebring Chateau Alon gives you it all. Just 10 minutes from the ball field so you can get to and from the games easily. Relaxation. The Chateau is a full conference center hotel with pool, food, internet, beverage service, business center, and more. Right on the legendary Sebring International Raceway with prices you'll love. Team rates start at just $69 a night and upgrades are available. Ask for the sales team at 888-84-HOTEL. That's 888-844-6835. 888-84-HOTEL. The Chateau Alon. Proud to partner with Dixie sports teams all over the state. Team rate specials for your group this season now at 888-84-HOTEL. Why settle for just a room when you can have the Chateau? The Chateau Alon on the historic hairpin turn at Sebring International Raceway in Sebring.
Hey, business owners, looking for a way to reach and rock your potential customer base into checking out your products and services? Then you need to advertise on JockJive.com. We broadcast hundreds of sporting events annually all over the country. Football, baseball, basketball, softball, it's all right here. Whether live or archived, it's on JockJive. Reach the masses. Call 334-488-1385 or email info@JockJive.com.
Now to bat number 2, Tristan Mahowald.
All right, welcome back to Sebring as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Franklin County leading at 8-4. Tristan Mahowald will lead it off. First pitch is taken for ball 1. Ground ball to first. That's a fair ball. Scooped up over there at first base by Bennett McNair. He'll get the out. 1 away. 1 out for Cole Rojas.
Now to bat number 20, Cole Rojas.
A pitch taken for a ball. And the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Shalimar down 4. Batting in the top of the 4th. Game scheduled for 6, but again, we have a time limit of 1 hour and 30 minutes for the pool play games, meaning we cannot begin an inning after that 1 hour and 30-minute time limit is up. Slow roller left side, and a bare hand by the third baseman who makes a great throw in time for the out. Nice play, as it seemed to take a little bit longer to develop, especially with it being a slow roller. But Caden Drake makes the put out, 5-3. 2 outs. That will send up Jack Harrell. He shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes ball 1. Two outs, base is empty here in the top of the 4th inning for Shalimar. Ground ball scooped up at short. The throw to first will be in time. 6-3 put out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It remains Franklin County 8, Shalimar 4, right here on JockJive.com.
Are you aware of the scholarship program available to participants in Dixie Youth Baseball? Hundreds of men and women have won scholarships and used them to help pay for their education after graduating from high school. 70 $2,000 scholarships were given away this year. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a senior in high school, complete the application, and mail it by March 1st to be considered for one of these awards. If you played Dixie Youth Baseball in past years and you will be a senior in high school next year, we encourage you to think about this opportunity. Many are glad they did. Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
Are you a friend of JockJive on Facebook? Do you follow us on Twitter? Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? If you aren't, don't, and haven't, please do. We are growing exponentially and want you to keep up with us. Plus, we want to stay in touch with you. So go to the homepage of JockJive.com to like us, follow us, and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll jock and roll together.
All right, welcome back here to Sebring as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Franklin County sending up batters 11, 12, and 1. The batter for Franklin County, Nolan Alford. With a double and a run scored in the second inning yesterday. Swinging and a miss. Did he just switch sides? A nice switch hitter here. Let's see if the right side of the plate will help him. He fouls this one back. Alford with 2 strikes. Fourth pitch coming up. Ground ball in behind the pitching area, fielded by the shortstop. And again, it's Gentry making a nice play. 6-3 put out for the first out of the inning. 1 out for Kobe Joseph. Joseph grounded out to the pitcher his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Don't forget, folks, if you want a DVD copy of any of the games in this week's state tournament, just email us, info@jockjive.com. We'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. They're also archived online. You can go back and watch the game online. All you need to do is go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Our shout-out number, once again, 352-258-8450. If you'd like to send a shout-out, that's the number for all games played today on Field 1. One out, base is empty for Franklin County. And a bunt. Going to be a tough play for the pitcher. The throw to first, not in time. Gets by the first baseman, but not far enough to advance the runner. Unofficially a bunt single there for Joseph. So we head to the top of the order. That sends up Sadiq Jones. Jones 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. First pitch taken for a ball. Runner will hold at first. Coming up today, Shalimar and Liberty County at noon. That will be on the JC field. Justin Olam will handle the play-by-play for that one. I'll have the call at noon for Franklin County at Port St. Joe. Big cut, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Franklin County, Port St. Joe could be a good one. Right now, both teams are undefeated. Swing and a miss. Jones now with 2 strikes. 8-4 Franklin County, batting in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still have approximately 20 minutes left in this one, so we'll at least play into the 5th. Popped up into shallow. Well, it didn't even get to the outfield, but over on the second base area, it's going to drop for a base hit. And the runner all the way over to third now, Joseph. Runners on the corners for Jackson Odom. Odom 2 for 2 today. Both of his hits have been to left field. He's also scored a run. 1 out with 2 on. First pitch takes it for a ball. Runner's going to go to second and get there without a throw. So both runners in scoring position. And the next pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Looks like the other game's still in progress around me. 3 other fields. Don't forget, we're posting the scores of all the games on the JockJive Facebook page, so we hope that you'll like us on Facebook and then go and make comments, send your shout-outs and best wishes on our Facebook page. Another foul ball. Another tournament coming up in East Lakeland. We'll have T-ball and majors broadcast for you as that one's fouled back. Left side out of play. Also, JockJive pleased to announce that we have added the Florida Junior Dixie Boys and Dixie Boys State Tournament in Spring Hill to our Summer of Dixie. Play will begin Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Next pitch to Odom. That's hit long but foul out of play. So again, each batter must make contact on the 5th pitch. So Odom will again have to make contact here. Runners at second and third with 1 out. 8-4, Franklin County leads Shalimar. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. This one popped up into left field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to wave home another run. And it will be a stand-up double for Jackson Odom. He's 3 for 3 in the game. Odom drives in Joseph and Jones. And it's now 10-4 Franklin County.
Now at the bat, number 3, Jason Martina.
Jason Martina will step in. He is 1 for 2 today. Pop up to the shortstop, also an infield hit. 1 out. Martina shows bunt, missed it, but the runner will get to third. We do have a final and one of the games being played in the other division. As this is popped up into left field, that's going to drop for a base hit. RBI single for Chasen Martina as Odom scores to make it 11-4. But Sebring has defeated Spring Hill 6-2.
Now the bat, number 4, Bennett McNair.
Bennett McNair to the plate. One out with a runner at first. Actually, second. He went to second on the play. So Martina now takes off for third. The throw to third is off the glove of the third baseman. He gets up, and he's going to hold at third base. So McNair with a chance to drive it a run. He's looking for his first hit. He's popped up to third and popped up to first. 11-4 Franklin County here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Swing and a miss. Well, if Franklin County plates 3 more runs, they would win the game via the mercy rule. Not out of the realm of possibility, especially after scoring 6 in the first inning yesterday. They sent 10 to the plate in doing so. McNair working with 2 strikes, 1 out. And the next pitch. Foul back. There will be just one game in the B division coming up at 10 o'clock. Holmes County and Port St. Joe. That's lined into left center. That's going to drop for a base hit and roll all the way to the fence. The run will score easily. The runner slips down. McNair gets up and kind of trots into second base. But he's got a double. And it's now 12-4. I doubt McNair would have gotten to third, but at least he got to second. That's his first hit in the game. And he drives in a run. And now Franklin County 2 runs away from winning it here in the fourth inning. Ryland Wood steps in, the number 5 hitter in the order. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Had a base hit to left in the first inning, which plated a run. Also has grounded out to second. Still only 1 out. And a big cut, swing and a miss. Once again, if you'd like to send a shout out, the number for this game, 352 area code 258-8450, 352-258-8450. Swung on and fouled back. Here's a shout out to my grandsons Bennett and Carson. Papa loves you boys. Bennett McNair and Carson Polaronis. And a swing and a miss. Wood is out on strikes for the second out of the inning. With 2 gone and a runner at second, Caden Drake will bat. But timeout is called. Drake will go talk to his coach at third base. Drake today, 1 for 2. He reached on an error in the first, had an infield hit in the third, and he has scored twice. Waiting as our center fielder ties his shoe. And we're ready for play to resume. First pitch taken for ball 1. 4 runs here in the 4th inning for Franklin County. And because of the big inning, that's pretty much assuring us that we will only play 5 innings, if that. This is bunted foul. Back to the screen. And certainly that is pending, whether or not Franklin County can plate 2 more runs and win it here in the 4th. This is swung on and popped up left side, but hooking out of play. Here's another shout out. This one says, way to play, Franklin County. We are watching. From Bryce, Brian Lee, and Evan. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. For you Franklin County viewers, don't forget I will be calling your game at noon, so the shout out number will be the same. Spread the word, and let's see if we can get a bunch of shout outs going today. Fifth pitch coming up for Caden Drake. 2 outs with a runner at second. 12-4 Franklin County. Well, that pitch was inside and he didn't swing. Wasn't a good pitch, but you got to make contact on that 5th pitch. And that will do it for Franklin County in the 4th, but they played 4 more runs. And as we head to what probably will be the final inning of play, it's now Franklin County 12, Shalimar 4. You're watching the game live from Sebring right here on JockJive.com.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
The official sports web streaming provider of Dixie Youth Baseball is JockJive.com. Now, you don't have to miss the big game, whether in another part of the state or another part of the world. Catch Dixie Youth Baseball on JockJive.com, and when the game is over, the joy of listening and watching the coverage has just begun, because every game broadcast by JockJive is now archived at its conclusion. Plus, you can catch the game on your mobile phone or iPad. JockJive.com, the next best thing to being there.
All right, welcome back to Sebring. We head to the final half inning of play. We've got under 10 minutes left, but keep in mind that there's no way we can get that done, a full inning of play, and play into the 6th. Not to mention, I mean, technically, you could say the game is kind of over because the most runs you can score in an inning is 7. So the closest they could get would be 12 to 11 before the next half inning would be played. So Franklin County is going to remain undefeated. And that's setting up a big one coming up at noon against Port St. Joe. I'll have the call right here on the Buzz Field, Field 1.
Now at the bat, number 7, Bentley Bailey.
But still, Shalimar wants to try to get a little momentum going into their next game. Don't forget, when you send your shout-outs, send them via text message. Don't call the number. I got a call from an area code 850. Make sure you send your shout-outs via text message to make sure your shout-outs get aired. I won't be able to check the line. So send your shout-outs via text message. Thank you. First batter of the inning hits it on one hop. That is Bentley Bailey over to third, but the throw to first is dropped at first, and Bailey is safe. Leadoff base runner here in the top of the 4th for Shalimar. That will send up Channing Kidder.
Now at the bat, number 1, Channing Kidder.
Substitutions. Franklin County make another substitution. There's a big cut there, a swing and a miss. Coming up at 10 o'clock in the B division, Holmes County and Port St. Joe. So not necessarily an undefeated matchup at noon just yet. Port St. Joe has to take care of business against Holmes County. Swing and a miss at the next pitch. Final score, Fort Meade 17, Liberty County 5. Later tonight, we'll update you on the pool play records. Swing and a miss, and Kidder is out on strikes. One away. That will send up Tyler Rojas, who had an infield hit his first at bat, or his last, well, his only at bat. Shout out says, great job, Franklin County. Mrs. Marissa is so proud of you boys. Thank you for that. Popped up over to short, but it's the left fielder coming in to make the catch. Nice play by Rylan Wood. And that's the second out of the inning, so Shalimar down to its final out in this one. Another shout out. Go Seahawks. And happy birthday, number 27, Nolan Alford. Love Mimi, Max, and Carson. Congratulations and happy birthday, Nolan. 2 outs for Lathan Waters. I'll take ball 1. There's a shout out to my nephews, Bennett McNair and Carson Polaronos. Aunt Shell and Uncle John are proud of you. Go Seahawks. Thank you, guys. That ball hit past the glove of the pitcher, but a diving play made. It's short. The throw to second will be in time. 6-4, fielder's choice to end the ball game. 12-4, the final score. As Franklin County remains undefeated. I'm not sure if they will continue playing this half inning. It doesn't really matter because there's no way for us to play the 6th inning. But let's see. I would find it hard to believe that we could play an inning in 4 minutes. But by rule, I guess they still play. But once we hit that 4-minute mark, the game will be over. Correct? Okay, just getting a clarification. Because there is a few minutes left, we will play 3 outs. Now, obviously, if they score 2 runs, the ball game is over via the mercy rule. Really, the game is over. But Franklin County will get a final at bat here, as the time limit is not up. So, by rule, we can still finish this half inning of play. So we'll either play until there are 3 outs, or we'll play until 2 runs are scored. Drake-Colin North will lead it off. He is 1 for 2 in the game. He singled to left and drove in a run in the first, also scored. He had an infield hit the third in the third. Pitch taken for a ball. Don't forget, coming up at 10 a.m., Justin Allen will call the Holmes County Port St. Joe game. And then Franklin County will play Port St. Joe at noon on this field. I'll have the call of that one. That one's fouled back by North. We are updating the scores on the JockJive Facebook page, so we hope that you'll like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Next pitch to North. That's popped up left side, but hooking out of play. Well, give credit to Shalimar. They scored more runs in this game than they had in their previous 2 games combined. They battled early. They'll play at noon on the JC field against Liberty County. North hanging tough as he fouls off another pitch. 5th pitch coming up. He'll have to make contact again. So we'll have about a 2-hour break before our next game. Swing and a miss. North is out on strikes. And there's one away. One out.
Now to bat number 80, Aiden Carter.
Aiden Carter will be the batter. 0 for 2 in the game. Takes ball 1. Time has expired, but will continue until there's either 3 outs or 2 runs scored. This is popped up left side and foul. Carter scored back in the first, a 6-run first inning. Franklin County built a 6-0 lead. Shalimar was able to come back and score 2 in the second to make it 6-2. Franklin County added a run in the second to make it 7-2, but Shalimar added 2 in the third to make it 7-4. This one's fouled back. And then last inning, Shalimar with 4 runs. Well, they added 1 in the third and then 4 in the fourth. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Final half inning of play. Franklin County with a 12-4 lead. Popped up behind home plate. Foul ball. Even the umpire had to get an explanation. He knows that we're out of time. He knows there's no way that Shalimar can come back. There's a swing and a miss. Sometimes we learn this stuff as we go. I do anyway. Another shout-out. Keep playing hard, Franklin, and win every inning. Coach Timmy and the Sandlot boys. Thank you for that. We were talking about baseball movies this morning. The Sandlot, obviously a really good one. I made the mistake and stayed up real late last night. I was going to get to bed early. Didn't go to bed till 1 because I was watching the Kevin Costner movie when he played for the Detroit Tigers. Now, you think you get enough baseball, and then you go home and go back to the hotel and watch a baseball movie. Line foul, third base side. 2 outs, base is empty. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Jordan Shiver at the plate. 1 for 2 in the game. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Next pitch. Popped up, left side. This is playable in foul territory. Good effort by the third baseman, but just not able to get to it in time. That is still Garrett Meggs over at third. Another opportunity for Shiver, but again, he's going to have to make contact here on the 5th pitch. Popped up in front of home plate and drops for a hit. A 2-out single for Jordan Shiver. And that will send up Carson Polaronis. Well, the good news is that neither Franklin County or Shalimar play the 10 a.m. game. They'll be back at noon. Shalimar will play Liberty County over on the JC field. Justin Allen will handle the play-by-play of that one. Franklin County will be on this field, the Buzz Field, Field 1, against Port St. Joe. Port St. Joe beats Holmes County. We'll have a matchup of undefeated teams. Popped up, right side. Drifting back, the first baseman, it goes off his glove. Picked up, though, by the second baseman. This underhand toss to second will be in time on the 4-6 fielder's choice. So that is your ball game. Franklin County a winner by the final score of 12-4. And by the way, Franklin and Port St. Joe will be a matchup of district teams. A nice little district rivalry and maybe a matchup of unbeaten teams coming up at noon. That's going to do it for our coverage in this one. Final score once again, Franklin County 12, Shalimar 4. For all of us here at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout. We'll see you at noon with more coverage from the B Division, Dixie Youth Baseball 2017 Machine Pitch State Tournament here on JockJive.com. Actually, we got one more shout-out I'll get to. Shout-out to the coaches and players. Way to play some ball, boys. Go Seahawks. We'll see you at noon. So long, everybody.